Good morning, everyone. Day 137. I'm slow and steady. Thanks for hiking with me today. I'm at the hostel still. It's called Shaw's Hostel. It's in Monson, Maine. It is what I think of as the ultimate hostel for hikers. It's clean, but not overly restrictive. Lots of great resupplies. Several buildings, bunkhouses are comfy, beds and sheets are clean. They serve a good breakfast I'm getting ready to have. Unfortunately, the only downside is can't get to trail early. But that's a downside I have to deal with. But today's only 19 miles, so should be able to do it. So it was going to rain, but I think it's going to be clear now. So stand by and let's see what's going on. I'll send a few pictures here of the hostel. Here's a view of North Pond, just outside Monson, a few miles on the AT. Cool little island out there in the middle. Here's a little moment of zen. Here's a short crossing this morning. It's Thompson Brook. It's for you, Steve. I know this would be tough for you to cross, so I'll cross it for you. Hope everything's good in Texas. There's an old washed out bridge up there. All right, let's do some rock hopping and get over here. All right, time to get the feet and knees wet. This is Big Wilson Creek. According to the Far Out app, there's no way to get across it dry. So time to jump in and head up over there. I think there's a shallow spot over here. We'll see. Time to go get the feet cooled off. They were hurting with my other inserts, so I put my original worn out super feet high impact inserts back in instead of the hiker soft ones, and pain went away. There we go. Time to get the nice new clean, well, not new, but clean and dry and soft, darn tough socks. And ooh, it's chilly. And then gingy toe socks. Time to get them wet. All right, I'm gonna get off here and figure out how to get across safely. Stuff's slippery. About halfway up a big steep climb here from that river crossing, that creek crossing. Time for a train crossing. Trail's right over there. And I don't hear anything, don't see anything. Let's do it. It is raining a little, so the iron can get pretty slick. That's okay, not walking on it. just getting by. Let's finish the climb now. This climb so far has pretty decent trail conditions. Sometimes it's real steep, but generally speaking it's dirt and a few rocks, but some roots, lots of leaves, somewhat smooth. It's a good change. This morning was not. It was rocky, rooty, steep, straight up and down. Short, steep puds, as they're called, pointless up and downs. They may have had a point, but they were still short, steep up and downs. This is a little better. Yes, there are rocks in Maine too. This big talus field. Here's some little falls at Vaughn Stream. All right, another ford. It's a little faster moving water. Gotta be a little more careful. I don't think there's any dry way across it. There's this rope, but that's right in the rapids. So I don't know about that. Survived another one. That is probably the fastest water we've had to cross. Luckily, it's not too high. It's a little over the knees. All right, time to climb up, get dirty, and we got like a 6 mile up and down climb here coming up, over 2,000 feet. That was Long Pond Stream, that stream crossing. I don't know, with today's rain and tomorrow, might be a little harder tomorrow, but I don't think it'll be too bad. No torrential rain coming. All right, the climb is starting now. Catch up later. All right, Bob just reminded me, it's 100 miles to go. 2,097.4 miles we've done. 2,097.4, 100 to go. You know what that means. Coming up soon is the 2,100 mile mark. First climb, we have two big climbs. First climb up on the plateau there, 2,100 miles. Can you believe it? Luckily Bob's paying attention. I was not. I'm just trying to breathe and climb. Catch you later. Well, I wasn't going to go see the bear and slide anyway, because it's closed. Peregrine falcons here, I guess it's closed while they're breeding. I don't know. Or it's dangerous, I'm not sure which. Never seen trail closed like that. All right, it's raining, it's cold, it's really windy. I have rain gear on in the end of June, but it's also 2,100 miles. 2,100 down, 97.4 to go. Stay tuned. This is going to be short and sweet. I'm cold for a change. All right, here's the summit of Barren Mountain. Last big climb today. Getting down to the last few climbs of the whole AT adventure. There's a little remnants of a tower up here blowing around in the wind. Probably won't stay up here too long. Oof. You can kind of see with the raincoat on though, it's okay. Soaking wet and chilly, but we'll manage. There we go, Barren Mountain, elevation 2670. I'm gonna get out from under this thing before something breaks and head down that way. Well, here's the rainy turnoff to Cloud Pond Lean-To, 0.3 miles. Use your judgment if you want to go there. It said 0.3, maybe 0.4. Lots of broken bog boards, It's a little difficult hike, I understand, in and out. So we're going up another mile, 1.2 miles to a stealth site, a primitive site next to some water. So it's all downhill from here. Let's go see what it's like. Hopefully we can find it and find a dryish spot. I don't know if you can tell, but it's everything out here is soaked, including me and the gear. You've got to find your way through all this bog stuff. And sometimes just walk in it because the feet are already soaked and muddy. Doesn't matter. As long as you don't get stuck in it. All right, let me get off here and do some rock hopping and get to camp. Viewpoint. You think I should? I don't think so. It's bad enough what I got to go down to get to camp. It's down this hill in heavy rain and cold and wind. We'll just, there's nothing to see. Part of that's my phone, part of that's just what I see. It's just clouds. Well, this day's in the book. I know you can't really see me too well. Got a plow set up with my tarp. I'm inside my sleeping bag. It's raining hard. Came in a little bit hypothermic. Not too bad, but it was tricky. Get the tarp up real fast and a nice plow. Make sure I got the wind at the pointy end on the ground down here. And then get under it and start setting everything up. And managed to do all right. Most things, most important, or my dry clothes and the sleeping bag stayed dry. My sleeping mat, and anyway, I'm all in it and cozy and dry, and it's pouring out. And there's water. You probably can't see it. It's too dark right now. I'll see if I can record it with the other camera here. And I'm having some biscuits and gravy. I can't see that either, but having some, it's peak biscuits and sausage gravy, 1,000 calories. I ate a bunch of other little things, peanut butter and bars and stuff that I have a little bit extra of. But it's going to be lean. It's going to be lean all the way to Katahdin or all the way to Abel General Store. And we'll stop there and get food for the second half of that day and for Summit Day. Summit Day, almost here. Another few days, 3 or 4 days. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, probably 3, 4 days more of hiking and 1 day of summit, and then figure out what to do from there. Anyway, let me take a couple of pictures and video here, and I'll share it with you. See the puddle? It's pretty close to my shoes here, but if it comes in, I have my shoes propping up my Tyvek a little bit so it'll go under the Tyvek. I'm not sure if it shows up on here. I got a big root here. It's helping hold the Tyvek up a little. But the water is under the tarp. It's a little hard to see, but all this area is water. And it might rain all night, so it could get interesting, but I think we'll be all right. Bob set up over there. Focusing, there we go. Still working on getting warm and eating and all that good stuff too. And don't worry, I didn't cook right under my tarp. I moved it out to the edge. But remember, the plow tarp setup is about 15 feet long, so I'm well inside the rainy area. So I'm staying pretty toasty and dry in here. My feet are still cold, but I'm warming up. I've got my puffy on and my dry clothes, and the mosquitoes just showed up. Anyway, that's enough for me. I'm going to eat this biscuits and gravy, crawl in my bivvy, and zip it up, and stay away from the mosquitoes, and sleep the night away. I don't know what I'm going to do in the morning because all the clothes are soaking wet, and I really don't want to get hypothermia tomorrow morning hiking. The mosquitoes are like this dry tarp right now too, but I don't want to get hypothermia in the morning, so we'll have to see. We may have to sleep in a little. I'm not sure. I don't have a good solution yet because I think it's supposed to rain till like 3 tomorrow, so at some point may have to put the wet clothes on, rain gear, top and bottom, and just go for it. Try to go fast and see if we can stay warm. If not, pull up in the next shelter and get warm again. Anyway, stay tuned. Could get exciting. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Good night.